What's up, cyber friends? Kyser here, Advent Cyber, day 12. Let's go. Day 12, networking, sharing without caring. Before we begin, we suggest that you start the attached machine in the attack box, as you will need to use these resources to answer the questions at the end. Just go ahead and do that now. Start machine and start attack box. Grinch Enterprises has been leaving traces of how their hackers have been accessing data from the system. You found a unique server they use. We need your help to figure out what method they've been using to extract any data. We have notified that 10.10.252.228 is generating unusual traffic. We highly suspect that Grinch Enterprises are using it to access our data. We will use Nmap to discover the services that are running on the server. And then we're already at the questions before the machine even loads up. Answer the question below. Scan the target server with the IP 10.10.252.228. Remember that MS Windows hosts blocks pings by default, so we need to add the PN, for example, Nmap PN, and then IP address for the scan to work correctly. How many TCP ports are open? Okay, so the attack machine has loaded, so we can hit enter to close, and then launch the terminal. And we need to run this command right here. And we will run that and see what happens. Starting the scan. And we have several that are open here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 TCP ports that are open. So that's the answer. 7. Enter. And look at that. My 13 streak. Network File System, NFS, is a protocol that allows the ability to transfer files between different computers and is available on many systems, including Microsoft Windows and Linux. Consequently, NFS makes it easy to share files between various operating systems. In the scan results you received earlier, you should be able to spot NFS or Mount D depending on whether you use the SV option with Nmap or not. Which port is detected by Nmap as NFS or using the Mount D service? We're using 2049 for NFS, so that is the answer. 2049. Enter. Boom, easy. Now that we have discovered an NFS service is listening, let's check what files are being shared. We can do this using the command show mount in the terminal below. We run show mount -e 10.10.252.228. The -e or exports show the NFS server's export list. So here's an example of that. As we can see in the terminal output above, we have 2 shares, /share and /my notes. After you have started the attached machine, use the attack box terminal to discover the shares on 10.10.252.228. How many shares did you find? Once again, we just got to do this command right here. And we'll enter on that. And we have, looks like 4 shares. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's 4 shares. 4, enter. And that's correct. How many shares show everyone? Well, this also very easy. So 1, 2, 3. Easy. What is the title of file 2680-0.txt? So let's go ahead and make temp1 directory with the make directory command. And then we'll do temp1. So we got that as a directory. Now if we do an ls, we can see that temp1 is now a directory. We should be able to do this now. Mount 10.10.252.228 /share tmp1. Hit enter on that. And nothing happened, so that's a success. So let's change into the temporary 1 directory. And then we'll do an ls, and as we can see, we're looking for 2680-0, and we have that right there. We can do less 2680.0.txt, hit enter on that, and we should be able to read it. What's the title? So the title, right here at the top, Meditations, and that is the correct answer. Easy enough. It seems that Grinch Enterprise have forgotten their SSH keys on our system. One of the shares contains a private key used for SSH authentication, IDRSA. What is the name of the share? Quit out of that. It doesn't appear to be in share. We'll do the same command that we did earlier. This one right here. But instead of going into the share, we'll do the next one down the line. So we'll do the admin files. Hit enter on that. Does not exist. Oh, you know what? We gotta go back. We gotta go back a directory, run that same command. So we'll run that, and denied. We do not have access to that. So let's try the next one down the line. So instead of admin files, we're gonna skip over my notes because it's not shared with anyone, so I don't think we're gonna access that. So we'll do confidential. So CONFIDENTIAL. Hit enter on that. And that was a success because we didn't get an error. So now let's go ahead and change directory in temp1, and then we'll do an ls. And if we look inside of here, it looks a lot like the other one. Matter of fact, it's exactly the same. Just go ahead and do less on 132. Let's see what's in here. Oh, look, it's the Art of War. Good book, by the way. Let's go back and let's do the same command, but instead of confidential, we'll try my notes, even though it says no one. We'll try it anyway. So we'll do my dash notes, and that was denied as expected. Let's make a directory called temp2, and I gotta spell to make directory correctly. This is R, and then we will run the same command because I feel like it's in confidential. So we'll do the same command, but instead of putting it on temp1, we'll do temp2. I just create temp2. All right, so let's go ahead and change directory to temp2, and then ls in here, and there we go. So I think I did have to make a new directory because we tried the same command on temp1 and it didn't work. But when I made a new directory, temp2, and it worked. So this is what we're looking for. If we see SSH, and that's a directory. So change directory to SSH, ls in here, and there we go. We're looking for the ID RSA. And the question's only asking us what share is it in, and the share we've already discovered it's in confidential. Hit enter, and that's correct. We can calculate the MD5 sum of the file using MD5 sum file name. What is the MD5 sum of ID RSA? The command is very self-explanatory. It tells us right here what the command is. MD5 sum, and then the file name is ID. Yep, auto complete that and hit enter. And this is our sum right here. And this is the answer. Submit that. And that's the correct answer. It says wrong up here because my mouse likes to double click, but I did get it. So that's it. That is the end of the room. This was actually probably one of the easiest ones so far. So what I learned was that the show mount -E will tell you what I can mount from the other computer onto my computer. It's very useful to viewing files on another computer. Yeah, it's very easy, very simple, nothing crazy. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching the video. Go ahead and give it a like if you liked it, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. You can also follow me on social media where I'm at Kyser Clark on basically everything, and my website is kyserclark.com. Links in the description. Hopefully I see you around. Peace out, take care, have a good one. Kyser out.